Coming up.
Próximamente.
I will only hug someone.
If someone die.
I don't put the collar back where it's supposed to be. Don't put the lead back where it's supposed to be.
I don't speak like that. Doesn't say anything here. Then she goes to the group chat with the girls and talks shite about me.
I hope people listening have this kind of mundane, petty shit going on at home.
What do you mean, mate? I'm monk.
And if he says no, whack him with a dumbbell.
We're all together in this. Ooh, I like this. Hello, there you are. You okay?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, good. How you jumper?
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm here.
Why, what's happened? What's the matter? What are you doing that for? Why are you doing that? Has something happened? You got bad news?
No, it's National Hug Day.
National Hugging Day?
Yeah, week, everything, yeah. Give a hug. That was the most pathetic hug you ever give to me.
Can we do a high five? National High Five Day? A hugging day?
Yes.
I hate forced hugging.
You hate hugging in general anyway. Anyway, great to start for the show, yeah.
Oh, happy National Hugging Day. How do you know it's National Hugging Day? Have you hugged loads of people today?
I've been hugging
Hugged
everybody.
Benji this morning.
No, that's the only person. That's the only human.
Welcome to Lost in Translation. Without further ado,
Vamos!
So before we get started, we have to show, if you listen on audio, you won't know this. We normally have cue cards, don't we?
You might hear the noise.
We've got iPads today. Hence why I've got me bins, so I can read the writing on it.
Which I'm very happy about it, because it's easier. Gemma is struggling. She doesn't even
Yeah.
know where to start with the iPad.
I'm not good with technology. See, no, not at all. See, mine's massive now, Gorka.
That's what she said.
Hey, no, it genuinely is. How do I make it smaller? Look what I've got.
Well, that's because you old and you can see properly.
I've
that's
just
why.
got a blank screen, genuinely. Can you
Look,
sort mine,
look at the
please?
difference. Like someone who is on their 30s still, so has small letters, and she looks like my mum with the iPhone. You know when they zoom in the letters.
I
so
know,
they
I'm
can
going to
see
be looking at it like this over
Yeah.
my glasses. No, please, can you sort that for me before we start? We basically share what we've been up to in the week. We find out what you guys have been up to. If you want to get in contact with us, you can do at lostintranslation@bowermedia.co.uk. That's on the email, or lost.in.podcast on social media. I'm trying to fill time. He can't even fix the iPad.
Yes, I can.
Despite all his bragging about it.
It's because I need to put the page.
Make sure you clear your search history, Gorks.
Look, Gemma, here at the bottom, yeah?
Ah, okay.
You say 75%.
Yeah.
So you go there, you can choose 100%, 75, 50, and it will change the size.
100, that's the one. The one you've got now, that's
Yeah.
fine. Thank you very much. Did you just eye roll me?
Yep.
But we basically...
Just before you carry on,
Yeah.
this is our day-to-day life with everything, you know? You know for a fact, yeah? So a lot of the documents now, you sign them digital, yeah? So Gemma, before she met me, she didn't have a laptop. Now she has a laptop, my old one, but she doesn't know how to sign documents. So we have to have her signature in my laptop, because when I go on tour, sometimes she calls me, she's like, Gorka, can you sign this document for me, please? So I will be in the middle of the show, yeah? And I'm like, can you sign it? Oh yeah, she knows. So I'm on my break, go to my laptop, sign the document for her, and then send it back. That's our life, for example.
I have a filing cabinet in our office with every single filed paperwork.
Drives me mad.
So basically anything, so the gas, the electric, any bills, phone bills, everything, I print them off and I have them stored in a filing cabinet, all marked and labelled Gemma's car, Gorka's car, passports, this, that. And when we go on holiday, the last time we went on holiday, I had, all our paperwork in a little zip file in my rucksack. Gorka had it all on his phone.
Yeah, just go with the phone. Like, you know,
What if your battery dies? What if someone steals your phone? You always need a backup.
No, because for example, like even if someone steals your phone, it's more safe, yeah, someone to steal your phone and not be able to use your cards than someone is stealing your wallet. Did you know that? With your wallet, you have the card, even if it doesn't know the PIN, they can use it more than your
chip and
phone.
pin, yeah,
because
run
the
out.
phone, they need the password or your
I
face.
don't have a wallet.
No, for example, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like in Spain now, your passport, your driver license, driver license and ID, you can have it digital. So you don't have the wallet, you have it on your iPhone like the credit card. That's how you have the new ones, electronic ones.
Well, I like it
Do you know?
paper, and I like a checklist.
It's
I
like
like to tick it off. what
another
we've
funny
done.
story about this, and then this is the last one, yeah? So a couple of years ago, Gemma upgraded her phone. and she have to do the backup from the iCloud.
Oh, what a ball ache that
So
is.
did the iCloud, yeah. I was away on tour for 6 weeks, and she had the phone, and she had the phone in the box, waiting for me to come home to do it for her. She didn't know how to do
Because
it.
that stuff like that doesn't excite me. He kept saying to me, how's your new phone? Have you done your new phone? I hadn't even took it out the box because my old phone was fine. The only reason I had to get a new one is because the frigging smart guys at Apple, whatever it is, let's make the old phone work a bit slower, a bit shitter, so everyone has to upgrade. That's
it's
what
not
it
only
was,
that.
and
It's
I
not only
can't
that.
bear it.
It's because the new phone has faster speed and everything, and then the apps become heavier. So then the old phones go
I don't
slower.
have bare apps though. Do you know what I mean? I want a Nokia 8210 with
Snake.
with just snakes on it
Oh, I
and a
love
phone
the Snake
number.
game.
Or a
Have you
BT
guys played
Cellnet.
How many nights? Oh, I remember those nights with Nokia playing the Snake.
Yes, it's simple. See, even you're getting chuffed about it. It
I love
was
Nokia.
simple.
And you could throw everywhere
Yeah.
and never breaks down.
It didn't break. It'd tell you
Yeah.
after every text message how much more pence you had
And
on.
it costs €100 to have the phone. Now it's £1,000 for an iPhone.
Talking
Mr.
of
Jobs.
phones, if you want to get in touch with us, we have got a WhatsApp number because we are quite posh on here. No nudes, please, as last week. It's 077 610 39898. That's 077 610 39898. Please like and subscribe. You can watch this on YouTube. You'll see our swanky iPads and my glasses. And Gorka's, you're in pink and I'm in yellow.
No, I'm in pink today.
We're like what's that ice cream? We just need a chocolate.
Strawberry vanilla.
No, it's an ice cream and it's a yellow block, a pink block, and a chocolate block. We used to have it all the time at my
Oh, yeah,
nana's.
the little square rectangular, yeah.
Neapolitan, that's the one,
Nice.
yeah. Neapolitan
We
ice
used
cream.
to have it, and we used to have this barquillo. You know barquillos?
No.
So it's the biscuit, like a square biscuit or round biscuit.
Oh, like
And
a wafer.
Yeah, and my mum used to cut it in pieces, do like a sandwich, and then you used to
Yeah.
lick it around it until you finish flat, and then you just bite it.
Yeah, little wafer biscuits. But
Anyway.
no, welcome to this week's Lost in Translation. It is National Hugging Day, as you've just told us.
Which you hate hugging.
I don't hate hugging.
Yes.
I just find it, to me, I will only hug someone
If someone dies.
if it's a grief, if someone's grieving and they need cheering up, or if you're celebrating and you hug them. To just hug someone to say hiya to, I find odd.
No, but you know, for example, if someone hugs you for 20 seconds, it will change completely your mood, your mood. And also, you know, if two persons hug each other for 20 seconds and they breathe together, their heart rhythm syncs to each other and your heartbeat start to beat at the same rhythm, and that's when you connect.
For me, that doesn't work. I just think, I feel awkward, I get hot, and all I can think is I'm breathing in their shoulder. You know what I mean? If someone's happy and wants to
you need to check
celebrate,
this. You need to have a look at this.
you can't say you're a hugger.
I am a hugger. I love to hug people. I don't hug you because you hate it. So
You love to hug people. When was the apart from me and the kids? Who was the last person you hugged? Neil. You probably hugged Neil.
saying goodbye. I don't know, but I like to hug people.
Do you remember that time when we'd only started dating
Yeah.
early on, and you got the you actually offended you, and you went in a mood about it, and then told me the day after, because we hugged and I tapped you.
Yes, fun. I
tapped
find
him
it
on the back. I went,
patronizing.
"Come on, let's go
I
now."
find that very patronizing.
Because you weren't breaking the hug, and I was like, "Come on."
That's an insincere hug. When someone has a good life.
Yeah,
like-
because you were holding it for so long. You were trying. Now I know you were trying to probably reach 20 seconds so we could feel connected and entwined.
No, it's just a
But
hug.
it got to like 6, 7, and I literally tapped and I went, "Come on now."
No, that is just to hug. No, but I know. Anyway, you know a hugger. Thank goodness me, Iris a hugger and Tiago. Because, yeah, that's why I don't hug you. Not because I don't like hugging.
You're a
just because
lover,
I
I'm a
know.
fighter. That's why we work yin and yang, lost in translation. I'm off to London this week. I'm going to
goodness
go.
me.
Yeah, thank goodness me. You say thank goodness for that.
Thank goodness
You
for
said that a
mate.
few times and it's made me laugh. Thank goodness me. You
No,
said it
you
on
see,
last week's episode.
If I would have said it properly, like wet
No,
piece
I
through.
like it, it's
Remember when I said
cute.
wet piece way through?
Wet piss through.
I used to say wet piece through.
On last week's episode, when we said Tiago was back in nursery for 4 days, you went, thank goodness me.
Yeah. It's so much better, isn't it?
Well, I do miss my morning with him.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I get Wednesday morning with him, but I do miss a little bit. Because in my mind,
Oh, yeah, because in the afternoons you go work.
in the afternoons, I'm in work. But in my mind, I think when he starts school, we have no choice.
Yeah.
We can't be like, oh, yeah, we've got a Wednesday. Let's take him for a coffee. Let's take him for a walk. We'll have no choice. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you're going to have to spend more time with me. Sorry.
So, yeah, I'm off to London today. I'm back at the weekend. You've got a High Rocks at the weekend, haven't you?
Yes, in Manchester. It's High Rocks in Manchester.
Yeah. Are you doing it on your own or with Simon?
With Simon.
So Karen from Strictly, who dances with Gorka, you and Karen have your own tour occasionally, don't you? She's lovely, Kaz. So Simon, Karen's boyfriend, is one of Gorka's close friends, who also does High Rocks with him.
Yeah.
The three of you have suggested we all do a couples one. Karen's up for it.
Yeah.
Simon is.
I mean, I don't think she's very up for it. She's getting into running now.
Well,
so...
see, the stations I'd love to do.
Yeah.
I just don't want to run.
You just need to get used to the running. No one loves running. You remember me? I never liked running much.
You're a fantastic runner though. Now you'll just do it
I
casually. Do it 20k.
No, but I never liked running. You just get used to it. I remember in the beginning, 5k was like oof. Now 5k is fine. It's just repetition and get used to it.
But for me, I'm like, I do it once a year, and I will be doing the Manchester 10k again this year.
Nice. I won't.
No, you won't.
Not here.
You're not here, aren't you? Oh, so I
But
have to do it
anyway,
on my
talking
own.
about High Rocks, are you gonna do one?
No, because I don't want to do the running.
Okay.
If you could alter, so if you could do the run and I could do the stations,
No.
absolutely,
You
we'd
could
win.
do no. You have to do the run 100%. I can do the stations on my own, but you have to still running with me. You can walk, but I will be there all day.
I just don't enjoy it.
The good thing is you don't run 8k in one go. You run 1 kilometer, then stop.
Yeah, I could do a kilometre.
It's 5 minute run. You think it this way. Don't think about the long distance. Think about every station at a time. You do 1k run, finish. You have 4 minutes break because you're doing something else, skier or lunges. Then you run again for another k, and then you do something else. It's not that you have to run 8k straight line and then do the other moves. You alternate it, so it's actually more enjoyable than run a 10k.
Because it's broken up.
Yeah, and you can go faster.
Well, I might come and watch you, depending on what time you're there.
Okay.
I've got to take Mia jiu-jitsu, haven't I?
I'll let you know if she's coming to watch me. I doubt it.
I'll make you a poster saying Vamos Gorka,
Yeah.
and I'll
used to.
hug you at the finish line.
Yeah. How? If you're not gonna be there?
No, we'll be there.
No, you won't.
Depending on the time, I will come and watch.
You won't be there.
Can I bring Mia?
Of course you can. You can bring anybody.
Well, then I don't want to bring Tiago because he'll run on the concourse and like fuck it up for everybody.
Mia
you
will
know what
love
he's
it.
like. Mia will like it. I could bring Mia. But it's Tulin's birthday meal the night before. And check this, right? Anyone else annoyed with this would be annoyed at this. I know you would. Actually, maybe not because you're Spanish. I've actually voice noted him about this. He has booked the table. Bearing in mind there's about 12 of us. He's booked a table for food at 8 o'clock.
That's not late.
That's going to really affect my sleeping, that. I said to him, I need to be sat down eating by 7:30 so that I know when I go to bed 10:30, everything's digested, everything's done. I can't eat a meal. We ain't going to be eating till at least 9 o'clock. I can't eat a meal at 9 and then go to bed.
Normally, when I go, for example, when I went, the last time that I went for dinner in London, I was with Arduino and everything. We went for dinner in London and we booked the table at 7:45. Arrived there.
No.
We ordered 8:15. By the time that we finished eating, I remember we finished dinner, it was like almost 11.
See, no, I want the table booked for 7. I'd like to be eating for 7:30, 7:45, and I'd like to be home latest 10.
Yeah, but it's like for example, last time that we went out for dinner with the kids, we went for should we go to this Italian for some food? Okay, yeah, what time? She's like, oh, and I said, we're going for lunch or dinner? Oh, late lunch, early dinner. And I was like, what's that? Like 5 o'clock? And I'm like, 5 o'clock? At 8 o'clock I have to eat again at home.
No.
Yeah,
I
and also
it's-
it's not even enjoyable because we go there, yeah, and she's sat in there. So we ordered, yes, we ordered, and then we are finishing the food. She's like, should we ask for the bill? I'm like, haven't even finished. So
Just don't like
literally,
being out the
we are
house.
there 45 minutes for dinner. It's the most stressful, not enjoyable. You just have to like literally swallow the food.
Well, I've already told Tulin I think it's a silly plan, and if he's listening to this, Mike Tulin, change it to 7.
No, it's fine.
He won't. He
It's a
told me
Saturday-
he said I should be honoured that I've even made an invite. He
It's
said
a
it's
Saturday
close
night.
friends and family.
Do you know what I think? I think you shouldn't go.
Why?
Because you're gonna be there moaning with a like long face, don't want to be
Oh
there.
no, I have a long face. It's pizza. Do you know what I
but
mean?
you'll
I'd be
like
happy at a
that,
pizza.
And also, you need to come home earlier because I need to wake up early next day for the
For
high
your
rocks.
high rocks. The reason this is called Lost in Translation is because a lot of the time me and Gorka do get lost in translation. For instance, just then with the food, he'll eat late, I won't. It's a no-go in my book. The producers know what's coming in each episode. We don't. So a lot of the things we see in real time as you listen to them. And it's a listen and don't judge style, isn't it? It's a safe space. Although do you judge me sometimes?
I judge you always.
Judge me all the
so
time.
does you judge me? Don't lie here.
I judge you.
She
of course I do.
You judge me, but doesn't say anything here. Then she goes to the group chat with the girls and talks shite about me.
Oh, shite. Proper mank word,
Yeah.
that.
What do you mean, mate? I'm monk.
Yeah, you are mank.
Yeah.
Last week...
House.
My house, my calf. Last week we had a poll. Well, we do a poll every week. So basically I explain what's annoyed me in the week. Gorka explains what's annoyed him. And you guys decide who wins. So my debate last week was that Gorka, he had a beard and a moustache, and he shaved off the whole beard, kept the Benson Boone pawn tash without telling me. And I didn't like it. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, now it looks good because it's grown back with the beard and the hair's long. I'm liking it. But last week I wasn't.
I'm shivering later.
Your debate was that I do the washing but don't tell you when it's in the dryer. So
Yeah.
when the dryer stops its cycle, the clothes are left a bit damp and smelling. And I'm pleased to say for you, 75% of you agree with Gorka and 25% agree with me. So
Yeah.
the tash is here to stay. I need to tell you when I've put a wash load in for you.
All those ladies that know how to do washing, all those men that know how to do washing, we are together in this.
Should we do this week's debate?
Yes.
You go first this
I
time.
would love to know in all these episodes how many times I won and how many times you won.
I think we're drawing, aren't we?
No, we should do this. Next week, can we do the debate scores, see how many times I won and she won, please? Just because I'm competitive.
You're very competitive.
So, my one is, and actually, this I said this last week, so last week I give 2.
Okay.
But it's funny enough, because this week you've done this so many times, at least twice a day.
Okay, what do I do?
So, when you walk Benji,
Oh, I know what you're
No.
going to say. The colour.
No,
I don't
wait.
put the colour back where it's supposed to be. I don't put the
Yes.
lead back where it's supposed to be.
I don't speak like that.
I speak it like this.
Actually, the thing starts from the beginning. So in our utility, yeah, when we got the house, she wanted to have this massive sink for the dogs to be washed and everything.
Yeah, like one
Yeah.
that they can walk in,
And
like
then
a walk-in bath for them.
I said, okay, so we have this cabinet for the dogs' lids and everything. But then she was like, no, I don't like it. That I want to have behind the door. So she put these hangers behind the door, just on purpose to hang the collars of each one of the dogs and the
You
lace.
said each one of the dogs. Are we getting another dog?
No, but it was,
It was
Norman and
Ollie,
Ollie.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, bless her.
So then she could so we have 2 there, but we're still having 2 collars and 2 lids, yeah? Still now, with Benji, well, you made down the door, like the door has 2 hangers against my
Yeah, I can't
decoration
take, I can't take
and
Norman
my
Ollie's down.
thing of like having that on the door
No,
hanging.
but it's Norman Ollie. I can't take
Yes,
it down.
But you wanted that, so that's fine. So many times, yeah? Yes, she walks Benji probably more than me. I don't agree with that. Sorry, I do agree with that. But also, yeah, every time that you have to walk Benji, you go like, where is Benji's collar? Where is Benji's lead? Where is Benji's this? It's as simple as that. You on purpose made something for the dogs to put the collars and the lids. So you know what she does? Every time that you walk the dog, takes the lead, hangs it on the rail
The
of
banister.
the on the
For when I
banister.
next go out with him.
Yeah, the next day, for example.
But no, it's so I can take my coat
Don't,
off.
let me finish. Then she goes, takes the collar, leaves the collar in the dining table, which is full of other things that she drops in there, like when she used to drive her working bag. Then maybe the lid is not there. The lid is now on the chair today, and then it's in the other chair. So I have to always go behind her like a mom and collecting the... Even the other day, she came home, take the lid, and then walks to the utility with the dog to wash him. If you are going to the utility to wash Benji, why you don't take the lid with you? Why you left the lid hanging on the chair, on the banister? Just take it with you. Like, you do the job, half job. That's when I
At
get
least
like...
I do the job.
You don't do the job. You're doing the half job.
When I get in the house,
Yes.
I've got to take my wellies off, my
Yes.
coat off. I've got to pick him up to carry him in the utility
Yes.
because he's dirty.
Yes.
So I just think, right, get rid of the lead, then I can
Yes.
do all of that stuff.
No, you can
But
keep the
point
lid on you.
taken, you watch every walk from now on, you will never see that lead or collar anywhere but the back of the door or on Benji.
Yeah. Okay.
Deal. High five it.
You won't.
I will.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
That's my one.
Not
Just
sure.
because then after you go like, what is the lead? What is this? What is that? But you have a place for it, so then you will be there.
Well, my debate this week is kind of based off last week a little bit. So you mentioned that
The moustache.
No, your debate. So you mentioned that it's me who does the dryer. I put a dryer in and don't tell you because you wash your own stuff.
No, I wash everything, not mostly. I like to do the
No,
washing
but you don't.
myself.
You don't let me. You don't want me or anyone else to do your washing. You like doing yours yourself.
Just because I know that you will put things on the dryer that shouldn't go in the dryer.
So I do mine and the kids together. I leave Gorka's to him. And whenever I do mine and the kids, I always take it out of the dryer. I put it on the worktop, fold everything, take it all upstairs. Or I take it out of the dryer, carry it upstairs in a pile, put it on the bed, and then just put everything away.
Yeah.
And the other day, it was a big pile, so I put it on the worktop, and I'm folding things up and putting them in a neat pile to carry upstairs. And Gorka come over, and you had a major issue. You went,
no.
You
No.
don't know what I'm going to say.
Yes, about the pies, folding the clothes.
Yeah.
Yes. But
I was folding it wrong.
No. The one who took the dryer,
Yeah.
clothes out of the dryer and put another wash was me. And I was folding the clothes and you just come next to me and start to help me to fold the clothes in a pile. Yeah?
Right, yeah.
And I said, do you know, just put everything separated. You're like, but why?
You said put them in separate piles. And I said, why? And you said, because there's a pile for Mia, pile for Tiago, pile for you, so that when you take them upstairs, you know whose room's going in who. He actually said, I'm making it easier for you.
Yes.
Making it easier for me to take the clothes. And I said, but they're all going upstairs anyway.
Yes, but
it's easier for me to carry one pile than it is three separate.
Yes, but they all go in one pile. When
exactly.
Can you just let me finish? When you carry them up, you get all the clothes, yeah? Here.
Yeah.
And then you go up.
Yeah.
And then when you put them on the bed, was it you, was it me? I'm not saying I was making this just for you. Just you.
No, when
me,
they're on the bed,
yes.
we put them away in each person's room.
But what I'm saying is, and I know that people are going to give me the right. Don't agree with me, sorry. What I'm saying is, let's say you have all Mia's clothes together, all Tiago's clothes together, my clothes or your clothes together, and then to carry them up, you do 1, 2, and 3, take it up. But then after, when you look, you go like, okay, from here to here is just Mia's clothes.
Yeah.
Instead, what you do is you fold all the clothes, take the clothes from the dryer, put it on the table, fold them all up, all together, yeah? You just spend 15 minutes doing that, go up, put them on the bed, and then you have to now unfold them all and look again, I
don't unfold them all.
No, but you're going to go, this is for Mia, this is for Tiago, this is for this. When you fold it, if you do it straight away, yeah, you just know where they are, and you're like, this bit is Mia, this bit is Tiago. So for example, Mia,
the point was though,
Tiago, you, no?
Yeah, but the point was I was doing it. So
No,
I don't know
you
why
weren't doing it.
I don't know why it would annoy you, me carrying clothes up in one go.
You weren't doing it, I was doing it,
and
you
then
stepped in to help me.
And it's very easy to work out whose clothes are who. Tiago's got little baby vests, little tiny socks, little trackies.
It's not, again, the problem is not that it's very difficult to think, but for example, when you have one this is for Mia, then a vest for Tiago, then this. When you fold them, because they're all messed up from the dryer, you just fold them everything in place, and then you just get all the A clothes, the B clothes. It's just easier.
I hope people listening have this kind of mundane, petty shit going on at home.
No, but
I truly hope they do.
Yes, and I tell you, there will be people that will be like, yeah, Gorka is right.
No,
it's so much easier.
We'll find out. It's up to you to choose.
It just saves you time.
Who do you agree with at this one? Let us know. Lost.in.podcast on social media or lostintranslation@bauermedia.co.uk if you want to send us an email. Or like we said at the start, you can send us a WhatsApp and just say Team Gemma or Team Gorka. 077 610 39898. Oh, should we solve someone else's dilemma?
Sure, let's try. Okay, well, so for this dilemma that we need to solve, it's a bit different because normally we get messages, right?
Yeah.
But we got a voice message.
Oh, cheeky voice note.
Should we listen to it?
Yeah, let's do it. This is from Marie.
Hi, Gemma and Gorka. I would love to hear what you would do in this situation. So my partner and I go to yoga together every week, but he just got a work perk that gives him a free membership at a different gym. And while it's great for saving money, the new gym is further away and the classes are actually double the price. And I love our weekly yoga routine together, but it looks like he might stop joining me. So what should I do? Should I convince him to stick with our class? Should I let him go to his new gym or something else? Let me know.
I know what you're thinking.
My rational brain is saying, right, pros and cons. The pro is that it's a free membership. The con is that he's got further to travel and he's got more for the classes to pay. And also another pro is that he can carry on doing yoga with Marie, their own little thing, doing what they do. What you could suggest, but this is push, if his membership is free, you could both go half so that you also get a membership at the same gym. So you're basically playing, say, I don't know how much a membership is at a gym, say it's 40 quid a month. You pay half each so that you get to go as well. He gets his free membership, but then you're both in a loss, paying more for classes, travelling for longer. I would say, if I don't know what, if it was me and you, if it was us, I mean, we wouldn't do yoga together. You don't like yoga, do you? You do stretches, but you're not really into yoga.
No. I will do Pilates. We did Pilates together.
Yeah. Ray,
Which I want to do again, actually.
what would you do in that situation for Marie? I mean, it's a work perk, so it'd be all the lads from work saying, "Oh, you're coming to the gym," and
That's what I
he'll be
mean.
like, "No, I'm going yoga with Marie," and
I
he'll
think
get
he probably-
rinsed. But
I
his
think
missus
he might
should
want to
come
go
first.
there because you don't want to do yoga with her.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It could be, yeah.
Why would you not want to do yoga with her?
Maybe one or twice, but then he's like, okay, I had enough.
So first of all, Marie, you need to find out, will he be doing yoga classes at his new gym? If he is, then you know it's not that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of couples, they have that saying, couples who train together stay together. I don't really agree with that. We don't train together, really, do we? If we're on holiday, we have to alternate because obviously one of us, typically on holiday, I get up early anyway, so I'll go and get it done in the morning.
We never train together.
No,
In
and then you'll do it in
8 years.
you'll do it in the afternoon.
We train at the same time in the same place, but doesn't mean we train together.
No, we have
We don't
different
like
programs.
because also like I feel like, for example, I meet like not with her, like even sometimes with my best friend, I don't like to train with them because we start to talking, and I like to go.
Yeah,
it
get going, get it done.
put
I'm
my
the same.
music.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I do this.
And our music is very, very different in the
Yeah.
gym. I love a bit of Ice Cube, NWA. You like your reggaeton. So
Mariachis.
it doesn't really,
Yeah, country music.
doesn't really. I don't know how you can train to country music. It's too relaxing for
If
me.
I'm doing weights, it's fine. If I'm doing like Metcon, I have to have like fast beat.
Yeah, a bit of DMX.
Reggaeton.
Oh, I don't know. So I think what you should say, Marie, is ask him, will he be doing yoga classes at the new gym? And if he is, then, you know, he's still into his yoga.
Or alternate. If he's not wanna do just jog all the time, maybe he just goes with you every other week to jog, and then he wants to go to do some weights, and lift some muscle.
No, you can still do weights and muscle at their gym. It's just that they do a yoga class together at the gym they're at.
Oh, I thought they just were going to a yoga studio.
No, but he's been offered a free gym membership with work. But she loves their little... You should
So-
just be honest and say, do you know what? I really value our little yoga classes together. I think it's a great time for us. It's our little thing. Could you not do the gym perk? You're not losing out any money.
Yeah, but how is if he gets free membership or he needs to pay for the classes?
Some do. A gym I went to years ago, you did that. You paid for your membership, but that was just for the free weights. If you wanted to do a class, it was extra.
All right.
But I'd just be honest, Marie. Tell him you value your time together. You'd love him to continue doing your gym and your classes. And if he says no, whack him with a dumbbell.
Maybe with a resistant band. More painful, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because the dumbbell is just like a whip with the, when...
Did you ever used to do classes at the gym?
Never.
I used to do spin. Like when I was in Hollyoaks, I did spin class.
And I never did classes.
really
The only
hard.
classes that I do, I've never went to a gym to do a gym class. I always went to the gym to train on my, have a PT when I used to live in Spain, for example. And then if I went to a classes, it's like classes like here. If you go to Barry's, which is like a running and waiting session, not like it's a gym. It's just a specific.
Yeah. Do you remember when I did Barry's?
Yeah, you hate it. I loved
Hated it. I was on a treadmill and they turned out bloody lights off.
Oh, in the dark, yeah.
Running in the dark. How's that safe?
Yeah.
I said to him, I said I couldn't see one foot in front of the other.
It's not that dark. It's just like a mood light. I love her. I love
You
Barry's.
loved it, yeah, but I was fine until the lights went off.
But even, for example, like now, we went there when I was in Madrid. I used to go with Jorge on Saturdays. This club is called Pomona Club. So it's kind of like same thing, like a studio where they do classes, no? They do like resistance, HIIT class or things like that.
Like, is it Les Mills? Like body pump and all that?
No.
Body
It's like
attack.
Barry's, but they have like a class that is more like a strength class, no?
Right, yeah.
Then the other one is like HIIT class or like functional training, no?
Yeah.
But I never did the class. When we went there, me and Jorge, they have like a free hour
Yeah.
that you can use the space.
Oh,
So we
okay.
used to go to the free space.
Right.
Never go to the classes. Because also I feel like sometimes classes, it's very, especially for people who doesn't know or is not used to like
The trainer can't keep an eye on your phone.
Yeah, you have like 15 people, you cannot be checking, and because it's so intense and fast paced, it's very
injured.
easy to get injured with the weights and everything. That's why a lot of people who start to train, they go to that because it's like a hooked, and you get like
and it's
socialized.
other people there.
Yeah,
You
so
don't
you get
feel as
motivated,
isolated. Yeah.
But a lot of people get like injured and pains and stuff like that because it's from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
And you get with your egos. You see someone lifting, or
I used to do a body pump class. I
Yeah.
used to like that, but I know what you mean. There'd be about 30 of us in the class
Yeah.
and one PT,
Yeah.
and you think, how was that? Oh, as credible as they were at leading the class.
Yeah.
There was women I could visibly see squatting the complete wrong way,
Yeah.
even picking the weights up wrong, where you
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
God, they're going to be sore in the morning.
So if you know a bit of like how to do the movements,
Yeah.
it's fine. But if not, it's very dangerous. Especially because, for example, like when you're running for 15 minutes and you're tired, and then you have to do, I don't know, like a renegade road, which is a plank and row, you start to arch your back or like
Yeah.
move your body and you get injured and start to have pains and everything.
What do you think Marie should do at home? Maybe you're listening thinking, I've got advice. Again, lost in translation at bowermedia.co.uk on email, at lost.in.podcast on social media. But I hope you resolve that, because it sounds sweet that you've got your own little thing you do together. Do you know what I mean? It's nice when couples, ours is just brunch normally, isn't it? If we get time to do anything together, it's nice. Coffee and a slab of cake. But I hope you resolve it. And thank you for your voice note, the first voice note of 2026.
Very nice.
Should we play a game?
I love games.
This week's game is called Red Flag, Green Flag. And again, we've only genuinely just seen this. Describe an action.
Oh, is this? I never
And the
understood
difference.
this, but this is the kind of the things that you girls do when you know, oh, that's a green flag for me, that's a red flag for me.
Yeah, not like you're thinking of the food place where it's red for no more food, green for more
No.
food.
It's like, for
Oh,
example, oh,
Red light,
Yeah.
green light.
Squid Game.
if this guy does this, it's a red flag for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're going to discuss the difference in cultures with each one. So the first one, keys in a bowl. We talked about that last week, what putting keys in a bowl.
Well, that's a red flag. I didn't know that before. Now it will be a red flag, no?
So would you clock it immediately? Would you, if you went to a party and there was a bowl and people were putting keys in, would you think, I know what that's about?
Oh, well, now probably I will be thinking that, but before I was thinking, no.
That's where the keys go. You'd have
Yeah.
opted in.
Yeah.
You'd have opted
I
in,
was
but you'd have run
like,
out.
I read this now, and I said, firstly, I was like, oh, that will be a green light, because in the house you have the bowl to put the house keys.
Yeah. No,
But-
but for me, each to their own. Like we say, it's a judgment-free zone. But for me, that would be a red flag, because I'd think I'm at the wrong kind of party. I need
Yeah,
to
but
be home and
also,
in bed
what-
by
wh-
10.
Which party you go, the people put the keys there? I don't know.
Well, it's like a...
Yeah, no.
Number 2. Do you want to read out number 2?
It's someone offers you food again.
You do that to me quite a bit. Just try it. Please try it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like it. I know I don't like it.
Well, how do you know you never tried it?
If it's like an octopus, you cooked octopus the other day in a pan with rice.
But this is one thing that I don't understand from people. Like, if
You
I
do
tell-
it with me though. You don't try everything I make.
Yeah, no, because I know I won't like it because I tried it before, for example. But if you, I'm not saying that you cook or I cook. If I give you something, yeah, and I said to you, have you tried prawns? No, I don't like them. How do you know that you don't like them if you never tried them? It's like if you said to me, do you like passion fruit? No. Have you tried it? No. So how do you know it? You cannot know if you don't like something that you never tried
Yeah, but
it.
it wasn't for me.
It's your thought is telling
because
you
it's a
I
prawn.
will like it.
I don't want to eat a prawn.
Yeah, but maybe you like it after.
I tried a prawn, didn't I, on telly?
Yes.
And I said it was nice. The curry sauce was lovely. Everything in that curry was lovely, but the prawn, no.
How many times, like for
It was
example,
too chewy. It was too chewy.
Gemma's not a fan of croissants.
No.
She doesn't like the plain pastry.
Give me heartburn.
So she was like, no, I'm not. I don't like a fan of croissants. I'm not a fan of croissants. Okay. One day I took a croissant. Like, just please try it. No. Just let me and try it. So I made this croissant, split it in half, flat it on the pan with butter, put strawberry jam, and close it. Cut, give to her. She was like, no, I don't like it. She was like, just try it for me. She was like, oh, that's well nice.
Yeah, because
There you go.
Yeah, because it wasn't just a croissant anymore.
But just-
You'd put a spin on it. It was like a Victoria sponge by the time you'd finished with it. That croissant bought straight from the shop, or that croissant deep fried in butter with a bit of strawberry jam on, a bit of cinnamon, is a completely different croissant.
Yeah, but that's how I made it for you. I said, try it like this. She's
Yeah.
like, no, I don't like croissants. It's like, just try it.
Number 3. Leaving without saying bye. Oh, I always do that at parties. I'm an Irish exiter at parties.
Yeah. On a party, 100%.
Yeah, we just... Would you be offended at that?
No, we say bomba de humo.
What does that mean?
Means bomba de humo. You know, smoke bomb?
Yeah.
And you throw the smoke and no one sees you disappear. I do that all the time.
And what I tend to do, if it's a party where everyone's had a drink and you haven't, I'll say, oh, it was lovely to see you. And they go, oh, I didn't know you'd gone. And I go, what do you mean? We had a conversation at the blooming door. Crikey, you must have been ratted. And then they're like, oh my gosh, really? And I say, yeah, we had a full-blown conversation.
I just leave.
Do you remember my mum's 70th when we were... Oh, you weren't there, were you? My mum's 70th, there's a local pub near my mum, and me and my sister arranged a surprise party for her. And we had about 80 other friends there, family. It was brilliant, to be fair. But one of our family members, she got leathered. She was so leathered. And as we were leaving, she fell into the coat stand.
Oh, gosh.
And snapped the coat stand.
Must be a friend thing because you do that too.
It fell, it smashed, and it was like an old wooden coat stand. Coats went everywhere. It broke in half. I wasn't drinking because I had Mia and Tiago was only a little baby. So I had the kids with me. So I was aware of it all. And I was like, oh my God. And I picked her up and I said, you okay? She was like, yeah, it's fine. The day after, I drove past the pub and outside near the bins, it looked so sorry for itself. Just a coat stand snapped in half.
Oh.
And they'd had to get rid of it because
She snapped it.
she'd snapped it, falling on it. At my mum's 70th.
Oh, wow.
It was
Where
wild.
was I? Spain, no?
You were in Spain, yeah. But we had chili, we had hot pot, and we had a local singer. It was like Phoenix Nights. It was like welcome to the Phoenix Club. It was brilliant. So yeah, no, I'm always, you wouldn't see me for dust. I'll just leave a party or leave anywhere when I've had enough. 2 kisses on greeting. Oh.
For me, it's fine because I'm Spanish. In Spanish, we do 2 kisses always.
Your mum did that, and Dad did that to me over Christmas. I almost caught your dad's nose going for the other cheek because I weren't aware he were going to do it.
Because in Spain, we do hello with 2 kisses. Here, you do hugs or shake hands.
I'll just nod. You're right.
Even like now, when I go to Spain, when I was doing Bailando con las Estrellas, everybody that I was meeting new, I was giving the hand to shake. Because that's such a British thing.
Because it's more hygienic than kissing them. Twice.
I mean, in Spain, we normally do, hi, nice to meet you, 2 kisses.
What country would do 3? France? Italy?
I think, no, Italy do like Spain, but in Spain we do right to left, in Italy they do left to right, I think.
That's just been awkward,
I know, it's awkward always when, the most awkward is when you go Spanish and Italian do 2 kisses, because we go both in the same way always.
Like you and Vito?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. And then lastly... Clearing plates up immediately. Would you find it rude or alarming? You do that all the time, don't you?
I find it efficient.
Yeah, you clean as you go.
It's like this morning, it was so funny this morning. Because we have to be literally in half an hour, everything ready. And we were getting ready to come here, getting the kids sorted. So it was like tag team. I was like, I do the bedrooms, you wash the kids, then I dress them. So it was fine. I said, I'm going downstairs with both of them. So like, I'm coming down now. So I was downstairs with them and I started to make Mia's lunch for the school.
She's on lunch.
And then I was making breakfast. And Gemma was like, okay, you make lunch, I make breakfast. And I'm like, I can make everything.
He said, I can do it both. So I went, right, I'll walk Benji. So you took the kids, I walked Benji. It was a real tag team this morning, wasn't it? Because Mia's on sandwiches for school now, but she doesn't have sandwiches. She'll have...
Proper food.
So she had just beef this morning, didn't she? She wanted a plain burger, chopped up in a wrap.
Some cucumber and sticks,
a sticks, and then she has...
Some wrap.
The olive oil crisps.
Yeah.
She likes these bloody crisps. To be fair, they are just made with olive oil. It's just potato and olive oil. It's the only ones we have. But she has a truffle with it, and the truffle is awful. But she's that. I mean, it's brilliant that she has that food. But what a pain it is to make a lunchbox in the morning. It's just a faff, isn't it?
I love it.
But at least you know what they're eating. But that's all we've got time for this week.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to London now?
I'm going to London. Yeah.
Okay. Well, nice to see you.
To see you. Nice.
See you Saturday.
Saturday. Oh no, I got Toolan's meal.
Are you not back until Saturday? Yeah.
No, I'm back Friday night. I've told Toolan Saturday. He's going to know I'm lying.
What time on Friday?
Hopefully after the last job. Friday
Wait,
tea
she's holding
time.
my hand for so long. Oh, are you okay? You have fever?
I'm back Friday night, so alas, I will wake you up on Friday night telling you all about the hatred I had for something in London. The tube was rammed. My hotel room was small. I had a panic attack. I had this. I'll be telling you everything that went wrong in London.
Yeah.
On
You
Friday.
probably will call me on Thursday saying, I don't know where I need to go.
He has to give me a tube map when I'm in London. I always have to screen grab a tube map.
I told her about the app City Mapper.
Oh,
She doesn't know how to use it, so I need to send her screenshots of the route. Ay,
lost in translation. This is how we get on, though.
Yeah.
This is how it works.
nice.
It's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum, innit?
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, though. Remember to like and subscribe and share this far and wide with all your mates. Any comments, it's at lost.in.podcast on social media or lost in translation at bowermedia.co.uk. Thank you for listening.
I was going to say, let's throw in the cars, but we can't.
Put the keys in a bowl and get the
It's
hell
an
out
iPhone.
of here. Oh.
Adios, amigos.